Hey guys, it's Chris, the tiny house guy. And well, it's winter in New England. You can see that big pile of brush, and you can see more crap down, and we got more crap down, and a tree almost landed on my camper. A tree kind of did land on my camper. Didn't do any damage though, fortunately. Anyway, that's excitement for New England winter. Still got branches stuck up there. Anyway, I did a little bit this weekend, so let's go and take a look at it. So a couple of things. First, you'll see the stove is securely mounted into position. That's not going anywhere. It's mounted to the base through those legs. It's got a nice little storage compartment under there. That's cool. So yeah, it's really pretty secure. I did a wiring cubby in here. So one of the ways that I tied this in to make it, really strong was I put a piece of channel from my power station mounts to this. This actually goes all the way over there. So that works well. And of course, this gives me a nice plate for my, it's going to be an AC transfer switch. So I can switch between outside power and inside power. And this swivel up lid here is, those are all the wires that come out. There's going to be a power strip and power supply for charging the power station, and probably a whole bunch of other just odds and ends and junk, wiring, whatnot. So that is pretty nice. I still got to put a cover over those wires. Those are from the solar panels and from all the lights in this place. So that is working out pretty well. So the stove, I guess the next project is to figure out how to get the pipe up into the ceiling. So the way that I'm going to do that, so first of all, this pipe, this is I think this is what, 36 inch, a 3-foot pipe. You'll see that that's, get back a little, and see that's pretty tall. So I believe that I'm only going to need to use this single piece of pipe to get the end to end up somewhere in the middle of this wall. And the way I'm going to shroud it is, so let's just say this is a 3-inch pipe that's on there. This is a 4-inch pipe. It's actually a muffler pipe, exhaust pipe from a diesel truck. So this, I'm going to cut a hole out of the end of this aluminum cap here. It's actually galvanized. I'm going to have to sand it so it doesn't smell and off gas. But basically this is going to, I'm going to cut it down probably to maybe like 12 inches tall. This is going to slide over that pipe and provide a shroud. And then the difference between, the inside and the outside of this and the inside of this, I'm going to stuff with this ceramic insulation, which is kind of what they do for, metal asbestos chimneys, Class A chimney pipe. So it's not going to be as good as Class A chimney pipe, but I'll burn the stove, test it, make sure it's not getting too hot and it's not going to do anything wrong. Not particularly worried about chimney fires and something like this because it's a small stove, and basically what's going to happen is so this pipe is going to go up somewhere into here, and I'm gonna weld it to the bottom of this box. This box is square. It's going to get cut out of the roof, and be cut out of the roof here, and so this lid is basically you'll be able to open it up, and contained basically sticking up out of here will be the top of this thing, and you'll just shove the pipe in, out the roof. And that'll be your chimney. And when you're done, you'll pull it out, store the pipe away, close up the lid. It's a NEMA 4 electrical box, so it's waterproof. It's got a latch that latches it down. So that's how I'm going to do that. It's going to be some rather interesting fabrication. We will see how that goes. I need to figure out how to cut that muffler pipe. I have a carbide saw blade. I think I'm going to try it. And if I screw up the blade, I've had the blade for a while, so I'll just have to suffer. So that's the stove. I think it's coming out good. The other thing I did, let's see, I flip up my cushions here. I put a hinge on my flipper upper, and when I flip that up, guess what I have? A bucket toilet. That's what that's going to be. There will be a fan in that wall to suck out any stink. It'll be mounted very securely to the wall, so it's not flopping around. That would be pretty bad. So yeah, that's going to be the toilet. So we'll see how that works out. Obviously, I'll have a video about that at some point. So anyway, that's what's going on this week. I did a little bit of rubber strip around the bottom of this because I kept hitting myself on it. It was kind of annoying, but that was pretty good. Anyway, so that's all I got. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week.